everyone, I'm kateschwanke and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun new requested video for you guys. This was a highly requested video from lots and lots of people, and I've just been putting it off because we moved in and now I have everything organized. So now I'm excited and ready to show you my jujube stash and how I organize it all. And I'm actually going to be doing this as a collab with Gator Mom and Exo Livy on YouTube. So make sure you click the links down below after you've watched my video and head on over to their channels to see how they organize too and see their stashes. Now, if you're new to jujube and you don't understand what I'm talking about or what a stash is, pretty much you have to look at this from a collector's point of view in order for it to make more sense. But I've been collecting jujube for about 4.5 years now, and then I also became an influencer for their brand, and so now over the years I've collected quite a few bags. Some are hard to find, some are just my favorites, some are just the ones that started me out in this whole down the rabbit hole type of thing. So I'm really excited to show you guys how I've organized everything in my new house, and I hope you enjoy it. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe while you're here if you're new. Let's go! Excited! So this is my jujube closet, and I recently installed the shelf that I showed you guys over here. I showed you guys on my Instagram stories, and if you aren't following me on Instagram, I hope you will. I will leave my information right here for you. But as I mentioned, I've been collecting these for about 4 years now. I've had a lot of bags come and go. You guys know I do sell my bags sometimes, and I make room for new ones. Sometimes I keep them for forever, and that's when I call them permastash. So the ones that are mostly permastash are the ones that you can see like straight up when you first come in here. All these ones on the wall here, and I have a few on my rack over here. So I'm really excited to show you guys how I have everything organized and set up. You guys might notice I have a whole bunch of bins down here too, and I'm gonna go through those too. So let's get started. So my top favorites are the ones that you can see very clearly up here. I have my whimsical watercolor BFF, my olive rose Be Sporty, my rosy posy BFF. You guys may notice as you look through my closet, I have two very favorite types of jujube style bags. That would be the BFF and the Be Right Back. I have the most of those bags, and I do have some other favorites that I just haven't gotten enough of in the new prints yet, so yeah. So those are what I have on top here. Down here I have the very first bag I got as a content creator, and that is my Herky Toky Be Right Back. And I love it. It's permastash, keeping it forever and ever. This is also one of my favorite bags. This is the Forever backpack from the Ever collection. I adore it. It's amazing. I have a couple of Be Prepareds. They are some of the biggest diaper bags that jujube offers, so I only have two right now. I have this one, and then I have my Mr. Gray, which I mentioned before, and that one is over here on this rack, but I'll get to those. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys up a little closer because this is one of those videos that's just difficult to do by yourself, but I'm gonna try. So I also actually share this closet with my husband and my kids. We have a store in here for the boys so they can buy things that they want. So I have that stuff up on the top row here that you guys can't see, and then my husband has some of his guitar equipment in here, and I removed everything else so you guys don't have to look at it. So I have a Sushi Cars Be Packed, ... Be Right Back, East Hampton Be Right Back, Black Ruby Be Right Back, and I have a Be Pumped and ... too. You guys may notice I love polka dots and gray. So in fact, Mr. Gray, which I will show you guys again in a second, that was my down the rabbit hole bag that got me into all the jujube trouble. But I do love my stash. So also at the far end on top of that amplifier is my brand new Be Pumped in the Cleopatra print. Super gorgeous, I love it. Let's go on to the next row. So down here I actually have all of my fuel cells and things. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. This is what I have in here, a bunch of different fuel cells. If you don't know what a fuel cell is, they are pretty much lunch boxes. They are insulated, but yet collapsible, so I love them. So I have, let's see, how many do I have in here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I usually only get fuel cells in my favorite prints, so there you go. Next I have my Hobo Bee in Sakura Swirl. It's super pretty. A Hobo Bee in Space Place. This is not Jujubee, but it kind of goes with my rose gold stuff, so I keep that. And then back here I have two Bee Dappers, one in Iconic 2.0 and Sushi Carbs. And these were like the first two that they ever made in these bag styles. So if you guys haven't seen my original video where I showed you guys how I organized my Jujubee and my Jujubee stash at the time, I will link it right here for you guys. I hope you'll go check that out because things have come a long way since then. But in some ways I still organize the same. I still use the same bins, I still use these amazing cabinets that I got, and I will try and link you guys to as many of the items in this video as possible so that you guys can find them yourselves too. So in the very first drawer here, this is kind of my catch-all drawer for straps and wallets and things like that. So I have a bag full of rose gold, legacy, and regular print straps in here that I don't use too often. Sometimes I do, but I want to be able to find them quickly and easily. In here I have all my Tokidoki and Hello Kitty straps, and I have ones in here that have never been out of the paper, so I decided to leave them in there on their own. I also have some custom-made straps. I have a lavender one for my Perky Toki stuff, and I have a gray one down here. I also have, I think this is a 12-inch strap that you can use for hobo being your super bees and things like that, and just a lot of random stuff. But I have a couple of bee charges and other wallets and things in this drawer. So that's what I have in there. Next to that, in this drawer here, I have just custom pieces that I've had made over the years. So I have a custom-made white pouch cover in Donatella's Sweet Shop, other custom pieces made by one of my friends, and I have a couple other custom pieces. I also have a couple of coin purses down in there, and I have my Fobs by Andrea fob collection. I really need to organize those better. In my last video, I had them hanging on the wall, and I still need to do that. I did recently find my hooks for that. I also have a camera strap that's custom made, and a couple of stickers from Kanga Care down in here too. So that's what I have in there. In this drawer here, I have all of my bee sets. Now I have them all stacked inside of each other, which is why I'm able to put them in this way. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow, I'm even. Sweet. So I have 18 bee sets, and I really only keep my favorites. Sometimes I de-stash them to make room for more, but that's what I've got right now, and it's just a really great way to organize these. This size bin you can find in all kinds of different places. Now down here on this bottom left is my drawer of baggies. So in here, if I decide to sell a bag, I always like to give the person who's buying my bag from me the original bag that it comes with. That way in transit, if there's like a leak or something in a box, then it protects the bag just a little bit more. Plus, I don't know, I like to do that. I might be weird, but I like to do that for people. Also under here I have some other organizing type bags, not my bee moved or my bee switched. I have those hung up. You guys might have seen that earlier. Now down in here, I have all of my Starlet and Superstar bags. If you guys don't know what those are, they are Jujubee's duffel bags. They're amazing, and I use them for all of my trips that we go on, and they're machine washable. There's just too many good things to say about these, which is why I have a little bit of an addiction to them. So I have 1, 2, 3 Superstars and 1, 2, 3, 4 Starlets, I believe. Well, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Starlets, guy. I may need to de-stash one of these soon to make more room. But I have a whole bunch, and I love them, and I just kind of push them in together and then fold them in half to fit them into this box. So they fit pretty good considering how many I have in there. Let's move on to the other side. Okay, so the other side, I actually have 2 of these cubicle things. So on the other chest that I have in here, guys, I have a couple of these smaller bins, and in here I kind of just organize my Jujubee Bee Quicks. That is another bag that I particularly like to collect because I like to use these as purses and things. So in here I just have, you know, all my favorites, and I do collect these quite often, and some are even, this one's a custom one, that's a Lush Paisley. It'd be nice if they brought that print back at some point. In here I have all of my Hello Kitty ones, all of my Tokidoki, even some hard to find ones, Toki Perky. And just, yeah, I love all these. They're really fun to take out on dates. On this side here, I actually have 4 of my mini bees. This one's still new in plastic because I just haven't decided to take her out of the bag yet. And then I have this one, my rose gold goodies. I think the rose gold is my favorite out of all the prints. I love those prints the best. So I also have that. And then this is also one of my favorites here. So, yep, 4 in there. Now on the bottom here, I have Super Bees and Bee Lights. And if you guys don't know what these are, they are Jujubee's tote style bags. And I love them. They are perfect for the pool. They're perfect for traveling. They have a ton of uses, and you can use the Jujubee Be Moved insert with this, and hopefully they will restock those because I know so many people wanted those and they're just too amazing. I'm gonna have to talk to them about really doing something about that. But I have some hard to find ones in here. Dot 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 is one of my favorite prints too, and so is Donatella's Sweet Shop. Mr. Gray, the one that started it all. And I also have a custom one in here. You guys may or may not have seen this one. I even have a packing video for it. But this is a custom minied Super Bee made with First Mate and Admiral prints together. And it's seriously the best size. I hope Jujubee will do that soon because I think a minied Super Bee is like the perfect size for me. I could really use a couple more of those. So I even have a couple new in plastic in here, but yep. Those are my Super Bees and Bee Lights. Next is this drawer. This is another catch-all drawer. Straps, Kangaroo wet bags, pieces I never have used before, Be Pumped pieces, Be Equipped. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much. I even have Passy Pods down in here, and here's one of my favorite ones. But I just don't even use these anymore because our baby just doesn't take passies. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff I could probably de-stash since he's our last baby. But I have a ton of Kangaroo wet bags in here. They are amazing and I highly recommend them. They are perfect for pools. They're perfect for wet clothing, cloth diapering, like you name it. I love them. And I also have a ton of change pads down in here too. And I have a couple of these guys. I am waiting to get like something I can actually put in here, but this is Microtech. Love it, so cute. So yeah, that is what I have over here, you guys. And I have one more side to go through with you. I'm gonna have to do this by hand, and I hope I don't make anybody sick trying to do this. Up top there is kind of gonna be my little baby carrier section that I don't, you know, the ones I don't use very often go up there. This next row is my Be Pumped and Be Supplied section. I have the BFF corner over here too. Got some really great prints on here. Love those. That's a new one. That's black olive. It's really like the coolest color ever. And then down here, there is my very first Jujubee bag I ever purchased, and it's amazing. I still love it. And I also have my Lone Be Classy over here. And then down at the very bottom, those are my husband's bags. That's from the XY collection. These are so amazing for guys and even me. I love the XY collection. They're so comfortable. But those are just in a great, easy to reach place for my husband. Now for those who love my Lily Jade stuff, I have kept 2 of them. My very favorites are the Madeline and the Elizabeth. So that's what I've got going on in that corner. Everything else is organized like this. Whew, guys, that was a lot of stuff to go through, but honestly, I know a lot of you know I'm a minimalist, unless it's Jujubee. Then I am a collector, and yeah, this is probably the only thing I will ever collect like this, but I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I love this new rack. It really opens up more space and allows me to organize more, and yeah, so I hope you guys loved this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please comment down below. Let me know what your favorite bag was, what your favorite organizing tip was, just anything that you guys want to say. Don't forget to go check out Ashley, Gator Mom, and Livy, XO Livy's pages. I will once again link them down below. You guys go straight over there and check out how they organize and what their stashes look like. Thanks for watching.